our way. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to meet thousands of Indians, diaspora expatriate Indians at an event in one of the biggest sports stadiums in Melbourne in the evening as well. So this is his schedule. He will be meeting the Indian diaspora in Melbourne. Obviously, this is something that he usually does, interact with the people over there. And Dr. Gupta, I want to also understand from your perspective this connect with the people that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has, and we've seen it across various countries. And how important is the Indian diaspora, from an economic point of view, when we're looking at, the Prime Minister bolstering their support for the country in every nation that he visits?
I think, Shivani, this is a very, very important aspect. I have always said that, you build economics over social infrastructures. They are not built in isolation. And when we have our own people, flying our flag high, and when they feel proud about the country, that makes a lot of difference because, we have all lived in eras where our own people who were residing in other parts of the world used to not talk very highly about our country. They would themselves be always cribbing about our country. And that would send an image which was not so good because finally it is people to people relationships which are happening. It's not only a one-way communication that a prime minister just goes and talks to the government and things get done. So people of the other country form opinions about our country through all these interactions which our own people must be doing after the prime minister comes back, or which they keep doing with one another. So all these things where he talks to the diaspora, he sends messages to the diaspora, makes it very, very important because the pride of the country has to be felt by them. And I think, many times communication doesn't reach to them. We have a lot of friends who are still staying abroad, and we feel that many times they are living in an era where they had left the country. So they still think about the country the same way when they had left the country. So when Prime Minister goes, talks to them, tells them about what all is happening in the country, it makes a lot of difference. And you can see that this has actually, for the last 10, 12, 14 years, this has really become the cornerstone of every visit that the Prime Minister makes. And it is these same people who are running businesses, who are part of businesses, who are part of the society of Australia. So it's something that, once they start feeling good about the country, they send a stronger message within the Australian community, within the people of the country. And that makes a lot of difference in terms of how people behave and act with India. So I think that is something very, very important. Number two, of course, the diaspora sends in remittances to the country, which also adds to the FDI and the inflow of funds to the country. So I think this is something which is very, very important, and I think it shapes the country's image all across the world in a very, very positive fashion.
Right, Dr. Gupta. All right, we have some more breaking news coming our way. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while addressing a CEO's forum in Melbourne, pitched India as a major destination for Australian investment, highlighting the country's ambitious clean energy